Uh, what is this? Thursday, man. August 13th. Give me a second while I do some sharing real quick. Damn, where the hell's my... Wow. Okay, so let's talk because I'll be talking to you for a while. Give me a second on that share. So what's up, man? It's August 13th. Today I put on some trades that I am just not really comfortable with. And that is because I put on some bullish put spreads and I still not feeling all that good about the market and the market action. Like lately, the market's running up. Except for yesterday was pretty strong. I give it that. But it seems like all our rallies are getting faded away into even negative territory. I was looking at the advanced decline line off the NASDAQ, and there's nothing here. Like, let me see what we got. Here's the zero line. I mean, so NASDAQ was running right, but we have more stocks declining than advancing, except for a little bit earlier in the day. I mean, that's not healthy, right? So, actually, I shouldn't even have put the trades on. I'm starting to give myself second thoughts. Why can't I share my video? What is going on? This broadcast is not available. Interesting. Interesting. I think I lost my Periscope. Let me see something. What's going on? Hey, George, what's up? All right, so I can't share it. If you're listening, babe, share my video out. I can't share it. Oh man, I'll share it after the fact. All right, so the people's gonna miss it live. George, thanks for being here first. So yeah, there's the advanced decline line. I'm like, that's not bullish. All right, so and you see the market, and I hated to do the video at this time because the market will probably start tanking, getting me all nervous going into the close. I'm like, and when I'm like that, I'm just too bullish. So let's talk about the stocks that I put in the chart. First, let's look at a couple things. Let me see. I want to bring up lately we bringing up the this right here, right? Can't even speak. The heat map, right? So if you remember if I could draw a diagonal line, all of these was running all week, right? The healthcare, the financials, the industrials, all red. Aerospace. So look what's green again. Okay, now it's the big five: Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple. And if you look at the map, mostly everything is red. And this is why the advanced decline lines are shitty. I mean, you just got like 5 to 5 stocks are up. Apple's up huge. Huge for this kind of market. Amazon. I put an Amazon trade on. I put a Google trade on. Facebook looks just about flat. Netflix is going, so, and then everything else is red. So it's just kind of like, all right, that's what we're dealing with, So let's get rid of that. Check out, that was the heat map. Okay, so look, the Dow, is it going to make a little run? Let's pull up Amazon. I'll show you my first trade. And I put on a bullish trade, a bullish put spread, because if you pull up the 4-hour chart, now this is my favorite chart. And let me zoom in a little bit on that. Bring it over here, zoom out a little bit, make it look all pretty. And what does that look like to you? Okay? That it's a popular stock pattern, man. Even though this thing is highly, here, let's look at the monthly. I'll show you what I'm looking. Sorry. Look at that, man. That's crazy. I'll be like shorting that all day, but anybody that tried to do that got killed. I don't like these stocks, but this is kind of almost reminds me of the silver trade. This is what silver looked like. I decided I finally get in it, and I got killed. But I did a bullish put spread on this. So let's go to the 4-hour chart. No, not now. Anyway, let's go to the 4-hour chart, and there it is, right? So, hey, George, what's up? Jewelry box. Hey, babe. Fam, your predictions on Tesla. Tesla, what, up 15% since the split? It's crazy. Let me finish this thought, George. So look at that chart right there, right? You see that goes up like that. Now watch what an ascending triangle is. There it is, right? It's like a perfect ascending triangle. Generally, it leads to higher prices. Okay, now I'll go back to that, and you can see what we got. There it is. You know, kind of like, right? So, and then, this should kind of leave here and go straight up. So I sold what are the filled orders? I sold the 2860, 2840. So way down here, the 2860, just approximately 2840 in this bullish put spread, saying that it's not going to come down. But since I feel a little uncomfortable about the market in general, I think I'm going to have I think I'm going to be impatient, meaning if it starts going against me, I'm out. And it already did start going against me. I got a shitty price. I put this trade on at more about 12 o'clock, 12:30, 12:40, and it's been coming down. So let's just see. If you look at not the 1 minute, let's go to the 4 hours again. And you can see what's happening here. You can see, actually, I don't really see it here. I'm seeing these sales here, but you see these buys, and this last little dip, there's really no volume right there. So let's see what happens going into this volume. Here, right here, the 1 minute looks like maybe it wants to make a turn, but who knows? We're going into the power hour. I have no idea what's going to happen. The Dow is up 115 now. Down 115, I'm sorry. So is it going to be one of those rip into the close? I have no idea. Anyway, so that's Amazon. Believe it or not, I like it short term for that. And I'm actually starting to think that, so we had the Tesla, we had the Apple split, the Tesla split. Amazon is what needs to split. A $3,000 stock. And I know there's fractional shares and stuff, but I would really like to see that split. And maybe they just might. And now we know if they split, the thing is going to go up 10, 15%. Who knows? I think Google needs to split too. You said, George, what did you say? Hold on a minute. Let me see if that thing is still working. Yeah, that's weird. I got to look into that. Get my chart. You said Tesla. I'm going to pull up that real quick. Look, it's making a little run. I really can't call this because I thought it was going down, and you can see my little charts right there. But at the same time, I said, hey, if you're bullish, this is where you want to put that trade on because you're right there. If it were to break that trend line, get out. And sure enough, I actually should have put it on. It was right there at support. That evening, we get the Tesla splitting and then off to the races. Not only did it break the upper channel, right? It went right through there like it didn't even exist. Now it's challenging its highs. And to tell you the truth, I think it gets there. Why not? That's the next point. Here's the high way up here. Here's more of the resistance right there. So I think it at least gets there. And then if it beats that, of course, then it's going to challenge its high. So that's what I think. And it's all because of split, which makes absolutely no sense. So we went from here to here. Actually, that's a 20% move. It closed on the 11th at 1374, and now it's a $1,600 stock. So it's up 20% in 2 days, all because of split, which means absolutely nothing, right? If this is a stock, you split it, you got half a sheet, you still got to put it together, and you still got the same stock. You just got 2 shares, It doesn't add any market cap, it doesn't do anything, but oh well, man, that's the kind of market we in. We seen just the craziest things, man. The craziest. Tesla to 2000. I actually a believer of the Tesla 15,000 camp. I'm in that camp with Catherine Wood. That's her price target, but not tomorrow. And that's what it seems like it's going. By the way, I just pulled up this. What is this? The weekly. This looks kind of bullish. That's a bull flag right there. If I clear all of this off, shoot. And this is why you want to go multiple time frames, right? So look at that, man. And you got the moving average, believe it or not, catching up. So there it is, man. That's a bullish flag. So your Tesla 2000, I think it reaches there, actually, and then some. It's catching everybody just off guard the wrong way. I think once it splits 5-1, I'll probably be selling a lot. I would feel comfortable to trade. It's kind of like instead of these big ass trades, now I can take smaller trades, you know what, and decide how many I want to do within, instead of one big put spread, I could do like three, two, one, and it'll kind of be the same, you know. But yeah, this chart right here is actually bullish. Look how the trend line. This is the weekly. Look how it's coming into the price, right? The price actually is coming into the trend line. It's gonna, so therefore it catches up and then explodes. So you see, if I zoom in, explodes, catches up, same thing. So, and as long as it keeps chugging along, it's doing its thing. You can't think about it, I guess, with Tesla. You just gotta look. You just gotta trade the chart. I know it's crazy. What else did I put? Man, I put on a Uber trade. What is it doing now? I'm down $4, and I knew it was gonna be a stubborn little trade, so I didn't go deep. But let me clear all these trend lines. So you heard the California news that the judge says he declined to grant Uber to stay, and man, and they got Uber even saying they're gonna close down the California, the California part. They're gonna close down California app. They're gonna close down in the app California, and I guess Lyft too, because they got to treat these guys as contractors. I mean, as employees, so they're not ready to do that. Cost them all kinds of money, so they're just gonna close it down, affecting a bunch of people that need rides, and all the drivers that was protesting. They're like, oh, we want benefits. We get. Well, now you don't even got a job. Okay, so now you can't do it. This is another video in itself. So they're gonna shut it down. That's California, I believe, is 22% of the Uber revenue, the car revenue. So you got a real strong trend line right here. I mean, support. And I actually think it's going to break that. This is pretty bad news. So I put on a put spread below that, the 30.5 to 27.5, something like that. But since it's right here and it didn't break yet, I didn't really get big. It's only cost $100, 105, I think. So let's see. Let's keep an eye on this. I think that's very bearish news, and I don't know why they're defending it. If you even look at the option sales, actually even got better. The put call ratio was 78. Now it's 73. So people are buying the calls. I don't know. So I'm like, nah. That's not good. That's not good. If they shut down California, it's just not good. So I'm playing that on the news. Did one small, cost me the most I could lose. Here it is actually 192. I put on that big of a, oh, that's gains, $108, right? So break even right there is $29.43, and the most I can make is $192. So I did that trade, and we're bouncing, and I think we only bouncing because we are at that support line, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think we break through. If we break through, I think you can press the gas and maybe even put some more puts on and accelerate it, or you could sell maybe calls back in this area, saying it's not going to get back into that area. Uber, man, you just look at the stock. Uber is better than Lyft. Let's look at Lyft. And I guess because Uber has all that other stuff going on. This stock sucks. It sucks from the opening. Here it is from the month. High 88. That was the very first day. I forgot what the IPO price was. I think it went up a little bit and just straight down. You have analysts still recommending the stock. I don't see it. Look, down, over, down, over, down, over. What's next? What's next? Let's do it again. I'll zoom it in. Down, over, down, over, down, over. I think down. Yeah. I think down, especially that they got to shut down California. You got 49 states left. Don't let another state get into this thing and it starts chain reacting. Next thing you know, you're out of business. So I think that's just bad. It's just bad. Anyway, things never break on the day the news come out. They try to fool you. The market's got to fool you. It's got to fool you, so just kind of watch out for that. It's already down 5% today. Maybe that's all the pain they want to give it. And Uber's down not even 1%. Can you believe that? 0.71? So This thing, you could have made all kinds of money with iron condors because it's just trading sideways. It hasn't put on any kind of move except for the initial down move for the most part when the stock IPO'd. And it's just been in this range between what, 37, 29, man. You could iron condor all day on this thing, but let's see what happens, man. If it breaks out, it could go for a ride because it's leaving this area of consolidation, although it's wide. I mean, very wide. Yeah, if I take the tails out, kind of like in there. So, man. All right, so that was Uber and Lyft. Peloton. I put on a little Peloton trade today. So I guess this is the reason why Apple's up a lot. Peloton is actually at 1.44. What did I put on? What trade did I put on here? Filled orders. You know what's on my other platform. But I sold a put spread in Peloton. Why? Because let me get back to the charts. Because, all right, Apple's coming out with a service where you could work out or whatever, a subscription service on your phone and along with some other stuff. And so Peloton sold off on that in the beginning of the day, and then it reversed. Look at that. It was down hard because Apple's going to kind of compete with it with the whole online, riding your bike, and sold off hard and then reversed. To me, that was very bullish. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to sell a put spread. I think Peloton holds up. It's up 1.34 in a shitty market. Dow's down 70. Well, it's trying to make a comeback. So, and with the Apple competition, so that was good enough for me to sell a put on it, or maybe you could even buy a call. I don't know if I'm that bullish, but that was pretty bullish action. And then we just talked about Apple coming out with the subscription service. Look, they up almost 2%. This stock is unbelievable. George, you said Tesla to 2K. How about Apple to 2 trillion? Because it's just a beamline. Unbelievable for such a size stock that it could move like that. It's really unbelievable. I just never seen such. I mean, here's the earnings, right? Here's where they announced, and they're up. Right, they announced the split on earnings, and they're up 15% in 13 days. So Tesla's up 20% in 2 days. Apple's up 15% in 14 days. Just because they're going to split stock. And of course, they got 2% basically today because they're going to have these new services on the phone. And that's great. I actually like that, the whole subscription. I think everything is going to eventually be subscription. And nothing is going to be free. Even something like because Twitter's going, nobody knows how they're going to do it. Subscription, maybe Facebook, maybe all of that stuff. And we're going to have to pay to use it. I'll tell you one thing, I actually kind of like it because they'll get rid of all the bullshit. The bullshitters are not going to pay, the haters and what's the word? The trolls, right? I don't think they're going to pay the troll, or they feel, I don't know. I actually like it. I think it'll clean up. It'll just clean up the app a little bit. And I think a lot of people will pay. So I'm actually for that. Facebook, what was I going to pull up? Shoot. Oh, Twitter. Because I did buy those calls in it, and it's doing nothing, but it's consolidating. It's consolidating so far. I'm just waiting for this thing to break out. It doesn't want to do it. We still got this trend, man. Look at it. It's up. It's up. It's trending up. It's consolidating. Kind of in this double top area, right? So I'm waiting for that to just explode one day and just to kind of get out of there, and then maybe we could run, right? But I always get disappointed. You could see all the disappointments in the stock. It just likes to disappoint out of nowhere, right? Here, big down days, big flushes in the stock when it decides to go down. Nothing changes. You want to know how a stock's going to trade in the future. Just look at the chart. It's the same shit. Down. This was a big gap. Almost a year without disappointing investors. Down. Looks like it wants to do it every half year. It looks like one's coming up, right? It looks like one should be somewhere around there, right? Doom. And so just get ready for it. It's going to happen. When it starts, when you get that big down day, you just got to get out because it really likes to run to the downside, and then of course it comes right back, but it's slow. So when it hits that low and doesn't go down any further, that's actually the time to get in. So that's that, man. So that's my Twitter trade. I got a bad fill on it, so I don't even think I'm positive. Here it is. I'm up $40 for the day, but I'm down 56 for the position. So I have a feeling those, when I bought the calls, they were inflated, of course. I bought too soon, close to that news, and because it's around the same price, and I just got a shitty fill. So shame on me. And it's Facebook. So and of course Walmart, man. I love the Walmart. Where are we at here? 131.70. Tomorrow these 132s expire. It's still I sold them for 82 cents. I got 46 cents left to go. Hopefully we don't reach 132 by tomorrow, or we can, and I collect $100, and then I'm looking forward on the Walmart to sell another call immediately. They report next week, right? And I plan on selling the 132s. Look at where it's trading at. $3. So I'm going to get $3. It'll protect me all the way down to 129. I'm going to just sell it. If it goes higher, who cares? I'm selling too. So I'll make my $600 and go away, right? $600 in a week. I'll take it. So I'm looking forward to selling those tomorrow. And I want to collect the rest of my premium tomorrow too. So that'll be the trade for tomorrow. Yes, carriers down. So Uber, come on, waiting for Uber to break. Walmart. So that's what's going on, man. What do you guys got? What do you got? I'll give y'all a minute. Let's see. I don't even know if I think I'm live. It says I'm offline? No, it says I'm live. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, there I go. All right. I'm looking at myself on the app. So anyway, VIX is up today. Oh my, look, it's kind of, what the hell is it doing? Now it's down. It was up. It was here before I started the video, so now it's down 5. So the Dow's down 77. It's trying to make a comeback going into the close, but the VIX is down. I told you about the advanced decline line. Trying to make a little run, but this is on the NASDAQ, by the way. There's 564 more stocks declining than advancing it. That's just not bullish, So Boeing, I might sell another Boeing put spread maybe before this video is over and sell something here. This has been making me some good money, the Boeing. It just seems to trade pretty good in this range. Nice and tight. Doesn't want to break out. Still, believe it or not, in the uptrend. Following that line, right? But it was down 9 yesterday. That's when I should have sold it. But I might close this video out and sell one. It's been pretty good premium on this Boeing. And it's about to go positive. So I like that. Maybe we got a little bottom right there. Let me see, pull up the 15-minute. You can see that big sell-off from yesterday. It was up like 190 right out. Came out the box. Right down, bounce, little double bottom right there. Got some support. So maybe I can sell. That might be safe. So I'm going to look into that right after this video. Babe said, thanks, babes. Appreciate it. I am live. Yeah, because I'm waiting for you guys to kind of, what makes me kind of go is when I get you guys to comment. What stocks do you want to talk about? I talk about my 5 boring stocks every day. Same shit. What does Batman say? Same bat time. Same bat channel. That's me. Same Dre Trades time. Same Dre Trades channel. Same Dre Trade stocks, but I introduced Uber today. I'm up 50 cents. And I sold the put spread on Google and Amazon. I just got bad fills. Yeah, I'm a little nervous on that one, believe it or not, just because it ran so hard and it seems to pop and just sell off, But what did I want to pull up? Oh, I just wanted to pull up the Uber again, see what it's doing. Yeah, but that's the news, man. And did you hear about Amazon firing those Those contractors. Amazon announced new fulfillment center. Where the hell is it? Where's the news? Where did it go? Here it is. Amazon cuts more than 12,000 delivery contract jobs. Man, that's, the guys, the independent contractors that buy those vans that say Amazon Prime. You have a few businesses and they name them in there. Maybe it's like 5, 6 of them, and each one has maybe 200 vans. Somebody has 150 vans. Somebody has 20 vans or whatever, and they just cut in their contract. It's not like you can do anything else. You're just done. Your whole business was based on Amazon. They said, bye-bye, you're done. You're out of business. And does Amazon buy your vans back? Are you just stuck with all them vans? So, or did they buy them back at a shitty price? And it's just terrible. And then the people that they hired to drive those vans, they're out of a job. And I don't know. I just think that's terrible. You became a business partner with them and they let you go. It reminds me of trucking, like Schneider, you get the lease truck and they, next thing you know, they want to cancel your lease and you're just done. It's like, come on, man. I could see you canceling, but I got the truck from you. It's your, so what am I going to do with this truck? And they say, yeah, you can lease it to another company, but you got 14 days to do it, else we're taking it. But I didn't like that. I don't like the fact that they did that. Maybe they was bad to the business. I don't know. But look into that story. It's very interesting. It's all right here. Making it less reliant. What does it say? U.S. Postal Service making it less reliant on carriers like we have ended relationships with some partners, and Amazon is working closely with all the impacted drivers to ensure they find opportunities to deliver Amazon packages with other local delivery service partners. Yeah, so I guess they're gonna say, hey, hook up with this guy, and then he'll become your boss, and he'll buy your vans maybe on the cheap, So that's what I don't know. Just read that story. It's just terrible. I hate the fact that happened. Fuck Amazon. Yes. Isn't that messed up, man, Mr. Jerry? Just like losing your contract, man, when you're leasing a truck, and out the blue. These guys got 200 vans, 100, and they busted they back to drive them get them packages delivered, and no warning. Supposedly you just boom. It's over, So they CNBC has a good story on it. You could read like all the details. You could see the name of the companies, that's the name of the businesses and stuff, and how many drivers they had, how many vans they had. So they broke it down to the number. Amazon self-delivery boosted 75%. What's self-delivery? Boosted 75% in July? What the hell is self-delivery?
Amazon self-delivery. Packages dropped off by boom vans and flex drivers. That grew 75% year over year in July. It's part of a growing trend for the retail giant. According to ShipMatrix, last July delivered just over half of its own packages. That's now improved to nearly 2/3, while its volume also increased by 46% year over year this July. According to Rakuten, Amazon delivered more than 1/3 of all packages dropped off at homes in July, topped only by the U.S. Post Office.
That's right, the U.S. Post Office. Anyway, what am I looking at? The 15-minute, the stochastic looks pretty good. But anyway, so you guys got any questions? Any stocks you want me to look at? But that's what I'm thinking. That's what's going on with me. I'm down today. Oh, I'm up. Just makes you go, what the hell's bringing me up? Facebook? Walmart? Anyway, I was up like 1,300 today. And just before I started the video, I had the screen up. Maybe y'all can tell me. I was down like 500. Now I'm up 400. So whatever. I don't know what's going on. It ain't Google, which I put on another trade with that. Google, I didn't talk about Google. I was impressed today, but disappointed with the price action. Well, let's pull up the minute chart. And remember I told y'all yesterday, I sat here and analyzed it. I got my little circles, and I was telling you, you know, the breakout, and sure enough, is this today? Yeah, yeah. So we broke out of there, and I was saying, look at all the knocks on the upside. So I gave y'all this trade, man. I threw you the bone. I threw it to you. Okay, and I said, look at the range. Look at all the circles. I did this. I think it was yesterday's video, and I said, I'm just waiting for it to bust through because it's pushing up. We had the reverse head and shoulders here, which we didn't really get no action on. We had this came down with the market, right? This when the market was running, then all of a sudden it just dropped 400 points or whatever. And I said, the VIX, though, was positive. I made that little short video at night. I was like, negative. It's like, wow, we had such a sell-off, scary and whatnot. And the VIX was negative. This what happens the next day. It came right back to that trend line, push, push, push. And then today, boom. You know, I was like, nice, man. It made me feel comfortable. I said, we got the breakout. I'm going to sell another one. I'm going to sell another put spread. Came up. We reached all the way up to 137. This is the level of just before earnings when it tanked. So it's playing with pre-earnings levels almost, right? Over here. Here's the earnings date. Zoom in. Here's the earnings date. I think right here. Draw that line. And look, so boom, it reached up here. I'm at the 4-hour chart and it sold off. Now that I did that, it kind of makes sense, right? It reached that earnings level, and these are the people that was left holding the bag, I guess, and they sold off. But so the whole market sold off. So it's coming back up, 1519. I think we finally left this $1,500 range, and hopefully we could stay above that. So I think that my future put spreads, how I used to do Amazon all the time, I think it's going to now be Google. I feel that it's not overbought. You look at the monthly, you don't got the hockey stick like everyone else going straight to the moon. It's still a great growth company. They make a shitload of money, you know, so money will eventually find itself here because everywhere else is just overcrowded. Right, and I think even that's why it's wanting to go up. People saying, "Hey, man, let's buy some Google." Yeah, it's not really doing what the others is doing. Still, they just forgot about Google, like the Dre song and Eminem. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but don't know that when they move the lip, just about the gibberish, but about they forgot about Google. You know, so that's what's happening here, in my opinion. Oh man, you sold your Uber today. I think you did a good thing. I went short with the puts. It's gonna come out that they closed it. They said they're thinking about closing to California, and it's gonna come out that they closed it. That's gonna be a big down day, maybe. I don't know why they holding on to this. These stocks has been shit since they opened, and I don't think these guys know how to run a company. Look at these. Look at the earnings. Minus 226. These guys, remember the first earnings report? They lost $5 billion in 3 months. They just did it again. I don't even know how they got the money to run this business. Minus 226, minus 472. Now they lose in California. And you look up. Let me see. Can I do it right here? Uber driver protest. And here's all the protests from back in from back in about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, just pre-COVID. Riders pays $40 and riders pay $40. Driver gets 16. Uber gets the rest. And this is why how you not making money? Uber, you're getting all the money, and all you got is an app. It's unbelievable, and they lose billions. Anyway, so all the drivers is protesting. I was looking for the ones where they wanted to be employees, right? They want to be employees, not contractors, because they feel. But here's the thing. I was gonna do a separate video on this, but Uber is. Maybe I still will. Uber. Nobody broke your back to drive with them. You went to this website, you signed up, and you using your car. They tell you all the details. Now you want to say, hey, where's my health insurance? Where's what you're treating me like a dog? Then quit. Well, anyway, guess what? So everyone protested. Well, now you don't have a job. And now the riders that were relying on you don't have a ride. So I never understood the protest because you signed up for it. Nobody put a gun to your head and said, drive with me. Look, hard work and the fair pay. You signed up for that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Uber CA, 43 million a year. Uber driver, $9 an hour. You signed up for that. So you went in. Now you don't have. Now you're not even making 9, right? So that's how I look at it. It's just, it's terrible. It's terrible, man. So how you get them to increase? How you get them to increase the pay? You don't sign up. You see the rates. You see what they paying. Don't sign up. Don't do it. And then they have to increase. But as you can see, they can't increase. They can't even make, even with what they're giving you, they can't make money. So what's going to turn them, and this is including Lyft, what's going to turn, and post-COVID, what's going to turn them to make money? Where's all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, we're making money, we're making millions, especially now that people are afraid to get in the car even because they think you got COVID. What's going to turn them? Where's the catalyst that they're just going to be like, oh, we're making boatloads of money now? I don't see one. So, and the drivers want more pay, and other states are looking at them to not be, to make you employees and not contractors, because it's not just California. So all you see is headwinds. I don't see tailwinds, with these companies. So, and look, prove it to me. Show me a little period when you was even going up. So there's nothing there. I don't know. I think they go to, should I say zero? I think one of them is going to claim bankruptcy in the future. I mean, you can't just keep losing billions. Eventually, it's going to fail. You're going to be like, oh, we're out of money. And nobody's going to want to loan you money. I don't know what the bonds are paying on them. It'd be interesting. All right, there's my rant. So, Trucker Abdullah, I think you did a good thing, man. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, Lyft is down almost 5% now. Is it at the low of the day? Just about the low of the day, which is somewhere there's some support. See, I'm waiting for it to break, and I think it will. Gap down. It doesn't. Here you had a little run. I don't know what that was about. So, where are we at now? Is the Dow up? No, the Dow's coming back down 100. 340, 13 minutes left to go. And now it's wanting to roll over again and see if I'm in a negative. I'm still up 350. I don't know why. I guess it's Facebook. I don't know. Them options, since I'm in the leaps, they're priced all over the place. So sometimes I'm up 1,000 down and the stock don't even move. Amazon. That was a small position right here. My other account, I put on a bigger position. And damn, so I was almost down a couple of hundred quick. And look, yeah, I'm just not liking it. So I showed you the ascending triangle thing going on. But I'm just not like, it's kind of tough to say, is this thing really going to take another leg higher? Another leg? Maybe we go to, everything starts closing again. And it's going to be all about Amazon and Walmart and Costco. And so maybe that's the next leg up. And more businesses will be out of business, and more of them out of business, the more you're in business, right? Black Friday, we know it's going to be closed. Nobody's talking about it. There's going to be no Black Friday, Imagine like, say, Best Buy. You know how they got the 5 TVs, that's cheap, the 5 computers and a couple of PlayStations and blah, blah, blah. So for max capacity, they only let, they only gonna let 40 people in the store, right? They only can let 40 people in because of social distancing. So you mean those first 40 people get to scoop up everything? Right? Think about that. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And then all those people that shop at the stores on Black Friday, they're all going to be online, man. So get your online specials going, Amazon, Best Buy. And there's only a few companies that's ready to fulfill. And this is where I think also in the small companies, if you're got a small shop and you're on Shopify, this is going to be your Black Friday. This is going to be your season to make some progress. So I suggest getting Facebook ads or whatever. Let people know that you exist, because this is the season This will be the season of online shopping in a big way. I mean, so yeah, there's only a few people that can do it, so it's just something to think about. I'm thinking about it already. So maybe that's the next leg up for Amazon once people realize, you know what, every gift in the world is gonna have to come from them because the stores can't handle it. They only can put 50 people in there at one time, right? Who's gonna want to go and wait? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's gonna be ugly, ugly. Come on, don't break on me now. Yeah, man, I got it bad. I knew I should have waited till the end of the day. So there it is, man. It's still an ascending triangle. That's even a weekly one. But the 4-hour one, I really like the way the 4-hour one looks. All right, y'all. Trucker Abdullah, absolutely. Yeah, man, true that. Trump holding y'all hostage. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the post office. I'm just now reading that. And believe it or not, there's people that work there that don't think it's Trump. I guess they pro-Trump supporters. They think it's the Postmaster General. Hello, he hired him. That's his man. That's his boy. Everybody that works with him. I won't use his name too much because you even use his name a lot, you get demonetized. Everybody that works with him, notice they're in line with him. That's why people quit. You get people that get hired the first day. Yeah, I'm gonna be the new secretary or whatever, and the next day I quit. That's because they got together like, no, I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? And so many people quit his cabinets, and the only people that's there right now is people that's aligned. The puppet people, and he's the puppet master, and he's running every one of them cabinets. He's a control freak. He's running every single one of those cabinet members, And if you ain't in line with him, you're gone. Remember the show? You're fired. What is it called? Whatever that show was. That's what he's all about. He's not keeping you if you're not aligned with him. So you're gonna fire. And generally they say, well, I quit. I'm gonna resign. But I bet you a lot of them was fired. His show was about you're fired, not about resigning, right? So he's just giving you the benefit. He's just giving you the opportunity to look great, by saying, I'm going to go ahead and resign. I mean, somebody that takes the job today is not getting, fired or resigning tomorrow. But anyway, it's just, I can't believe I just turned this video into a political video. Oh, man, but I don't even know how I got there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Where are we at? 8 minutes to go. I should stay on until look at the, so what the hell is it trying to do? I should stay on until the market closes. Let me look at the ticks. I haven't looked at that. That in a while. What's happening at the ticks? Not too bad. Yeah, I'll pull up the 1 minute over here. Yeah, we had a couple of negative 1,000 ticks, and not a lot of positive tick action at all. No ticks above 800. None touching 1,000. I mean, that's not bullish, but you can see the sellers right here, right? They was selling right here, but so in this time period, I'm basically kind of saying, this is the minute. Let me pull up the 15-minute ticks. If I draw a line over the 1,000, which means extreme, it means bullish. It's a lot of bullishness. It only happened within the last week. Twice we ticked above there, and those were on opens. That always happens. And if you even look at the negative, a little bit more, just a few, and then here. But it's weird to see that in such a big range where we're not really ticking. Nothing's happening really. Like if I pull up a week, you could see it all the way over here. See, this one is hard to really look at. Let me pull up a 4-hour. And you could see over here in this time period, what is this, from July all the way back here to May. You can see all the 1,000 plus 1,000s, right? And then same thing here, you can see all the minuses. But look how the last month, we're not really going into that territory. This seems weird. I don't know. I don't really know what that means. But it means something. The traders on vacation, I don't know. But there's no excitement when the stocks are going up or down for the most part. It's just, whatever. And you see the advanced decline line, NASDAQ up. By the way, the VIX is up zero point 0.2. You see, okay, the Dow is trying to maybe close even. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to put that Boeing trade on. Damn it. I'm going to have to end early so I can put the Boeing trade on. I got 5 minutes to do it. Qs. Oh, what was I going to look at? The advanced decline line again. Let's see, it's trying to make a little push up, but it's still negative 556. And I'm looking at the Qs because for the most part, that's what's moving the market. Okay, so, all right, so I'm out of here, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Trucker Abdullah, man, thanks for getting in here and chiming in with your thoughts. George, thank you for being first. Jewelry Box, my babe, thank you. You're always here. And Mr. JRH. All right, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. This is Dre. Dre Trades on Twitter and Instagram and right here on